Many Catholics today struggle not because God has abandoned them, but because God is no longer obvious. When prayer feels dry, when answers are delayed, when faith is reduced to routine, we quietly assume something is broken. The Church teaches otherwise. She teaches that God often withdraws, not in punishment, but in mercy. Epiphany is a feast of light. Christ is shown to the nations. His divinity is no longer hidden. Kings have knelt before him, and heaven itself has spoken. And yet, almost immediately, the Church turns away from manifestation and leads us into silence. This movement is deliberate. Fallen man does not remain faithful when faith depends on clarity alone. What is seen too easily is loved too weakly. Revelation awakens the soul, but it does not yet form it. So after revealing himself, God withdraws. Not because truth has ended, but because formation must begin. The Church teaches us a law of the spiritual life. God reveals himself to awaken faith, and he hides himself to purify it. The Gospel brings us to Jerusalem. Jesus is 12 years old. He remains in the temple, sitting among the doctors of the law. He listens. He asks questions, and all who hear him are astonished at his understanding. This scene is not sentimental. It is doctrinal. The child adored by the Magi now reveals himself as divine wisdom, not through miracles, but through truth spoken with authority and restraint. Here the Church teaches that divine wisdom enters history quietly. Truth does not always announce itself with power. Often, it waits to be recognized by those willing to listen. Christ does not ask questions because he lacks knowledge. According to the Fathers, his questions draw truth out from others. He teaches not as a pupil, but as the eternal Word, allowing human reason to unfold before him. This is mercy. Truth imposed overwhelms the proud, but truth drawn out converts the humble. Christ teaches without pressure, without spectacle, without domination. The Church corrects a modern error here. Wisdom does not need noise to be real. Divine truth persuades by light, not by force. Mary and Joseph search for Jesus for 3 days. 3 days of fear, 3 days of sorrow, 3 days without understanding. This absence is not a mistake. It is permitted. Love that has never suffered absence does not yet love God for God's sake. Even the Mother of God must learn to love Christ beyond consolation, beyond clarity, beyond presence. If you struggle when God feels distant, you are not alone. The holiest souls are purified here first, trusting without explanation. These are the first recorded words of Jesus. They establish an eternal order. God's will comes first, even before natural affection, even before rightful authority. Christ does not diminish human love. He restores it to order. Without this order, love becomes possession, and duty becomes resentment. This truth is hard, but it is merciful. Only rightly ordered love can endure suffering without bitterness. After revealing his divine origin, Christ returns to Nazareth. The eternal Son of God submits himself to creatures. This obedience is not symbolic, it is salvific. In Nazareth, Christ repairs what Adam destroyed. Through obedience to rightful authority, he restores order to a fallen world. The hidden life is not secondary, it is essential. God saves the world not only by public sacrifice, but by faithful obedience lived in silence. The Church now turns the lesson toward us. Do not flee obscurity. Do not despise routine. Do not abandon prayer when it feels empty. When God seems absent, remain faithful. When holiness feels small, do not reject it. God forms saints where the world sees nothing. Doctrine here is not condemnation. It is medicine. It heals wounded souls by restoring right order. The gospel ends without drama. Jesus increases in wisdom, in age, and in grace before God and men. This is the pattern of Christian maturity. Not constant revelation, not constant clarity, but steady growth through obedience, silence, and fidelity in ordinary life. The Church invites us to follow Christ back to Nazareth, to trust God without signs, to obey without applause, and to grow slowly and faithfully in wisdom and grace.